What's up, you guys? This is Kahn from Team TKO, and I'm coming at you today with another deck profile. This is my Dark Law deck. I actually took this to locals, and in 2 tournaments, I went second place in one. I just brick-handed opening a game 3, or I would have won. That was against Zephyrs. And in the second tournament, I took first place, um, uh, which means Zephyrs will be the next. Will be coming up on the complete guide segment. But let's jump into this Dark Law deck. This is what I call Dark Law Turbo. We start off 3 Shadow Mist, just to search the mass change and to get an extra hero to my hand, other than Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, which is fine, because we play other heroes. We put them with Destiny heroes. We have 2 Doomlord, MVP of the deck. Amazing, just banish one of their face-up monsters. You can't declare an attack that turn, but who cares, you banish the monster. Spot removal for 2 turns. Then we play 3 Malicious. Great for spamming level 8 Synchros. If he's in your graveyard, banish, special summon 1 from the deck. It's awesome. Once you get 1 engrave, it's real easy to just spam the field. Plague Spreader, only 2. It got cloggy with 3. Plague Spreader combos well. This is how you make your rank 8s. And Plague Spreader can keep coming back. And so you can spam 2 or 3 level 8 synchros in 1 turn. And it's awesome. Mizuki to help out with that spammage. He's the only earth type in the deck. And, so he's the only one you can't use a Mass Change or Mass Change 2 on. Plague Spreader you have to use Mass Change 2. But, that's fine. You want him engraved anyway, so you pitch him whenever you have Foolish Burial or Mass Change 2. And I would rather be playing triple Diamond Dude, but since I do not have triple Diamond Dude, I played 2 Blade Master. Not really a great effect, pitch to have all Destiny Warrior monsters you control gain 800 attack. And a Destiny Hero Defender. I would rather not play this or these 2. I'd rather have 3 Diamond Dudes, but I don't have them. And last but not least, in the monster lineup, you have 1 Armageddon Knight. Acts like a Foolish Burial to get the Plague Spreader or the Malicious Engrave, whichever one you don't have. That's it for the monsters, guys. Going into the spells, obviously Mass Change, we want to play triple. Sorry. And we play the 1 Mass Change 2. Because there's not many hero cards we can't use. There's not many non-heroes in the deck. You're talking 2 Plague Spreader and Armageddon Knight are the only 2 that aren't heroes that you would even possibly Mass Change into. Triple Mass Charge to replace them and to get more out. And then we get into the search engine for the deck. We don't play E-Call because we play Destiny heroes, not Elemental heroes. But we still play the triple Rhoda. They're all warriors. It's awesome here. And this deck has a lot of combos. This thing has more consistency than Necros and Telenites both. It matches them for speed. And the endless combos are like infernities again. It's awesome. Then we get into the draw engine. The draw engine, you're talking triple Destiny draw. Discard Destiny Hero to draw 2 cards. It's an easy way to pitch Malicious. Hand Destruction. Both players discard 2 and you both draw 2. This comboed well with Mass Charge. I was playing Necros and I had all 3 of these and like 2 of these in my hand. Or I had 2 of these and 1 of these in my hand at the time. And I had a Shadow Mist and I had a mass change. And so I literally pitched the Shadow Mist and the mass change for this, drew 2 cards, which I drew another mass change or mass charge, and I drew another hand destruction. And so I literally hit mass charge, added back the Shadow Mist and the mass change to hit another hand destruction, and did it all 3 times. To get it 3 times, and then still get a Dark Law after I burned through the 6 cards of his deck for free. So it works really good. Double up start. Speed is a big thing in this deck. You have to be kind of careful. A lot of times in my first turn, I would have 15 or 16 cards in my graveyard at the end of my turn. And then we get into the last draw card is one Allure of Darkness. They're all darks, why not? And I know it's a lot of draw power. But then we get into the one-ofs, one Regeki, and one Foolish Burial. That made like I said, this deck is super consistent. And Foolish Burial, you're pitching a Plague Spreader, a Malicious, or a Mizuki. I like to use it for Mizuki, unless I already have a Mizuki in grave, because there's not many ways to pitch Mizuki, but plenty to pitch Malicious and Plague Spreader. And then to round out the deck in the trap lineup, we only play 3 traps, and that's triple Royal Decree. This stopped so many plays and so many decks, it wasn't even funny. There were a lot of times my opponent had the answer and they couldn't go off because I had Royal Decree. This deck shut down a lot of people. And like the 15 card combinations to get rid of your stuff and get a Dark Law at the end of it is awesome. Getting into the extra deck, the deck count is 40. I know it's weird for me to play 40, but in Turbo you kind of can't play more than 40. We play triple Dark Law for the Masked Heroes and an Anki, but that's all the Masked Heroes we use. Of course, you know what Dark Law does. Anki will add a mass change if he destroys a monster, and you can sit there off of 1 Dark Law and keep mass changing it to get out of stuff. For the Exceeds monsters, 1 Lavalval Chain. That's it. We don't need anything else. And then after that, we get into the Synchros, play 1 Armades, 1 Cataster, and then for the level 8s, avoid Ogre Dragon, because there's a lot of times I'll have no cards in hand, and he's a free Sheehan, pretty much. Scrap Dragon for spot removal, Red Dragon Archfiend just because, Crimson Blader for Necroz, and actually Black Wings that I bumped into, because they're getting a lot new support, so you might start seeing those a lot more. This worked for them, and a few Mermails too. I bumped into Mermails for some strange reason. And then 2 Stardust, double Stardust Dragon, and the last one is the MVP of the Synchros, Colossal Fighter. Because yeah, I can stall out your turn if you destroy him by battle. I can keep bringing him back and they can't get over him. But instead, what I like to do is they finally attack over him. They switch into defense mode somehow and they attack over him. That's fine. I'm going to special summon the Shadow Mist and get a free mass change to hand, so I get a free Dark Law next turn, even if you get over this. Not to mention his attack goes up ungodly because they're all warriors, except Plague Spreader and Mizuki. And Plague Spreader's not going to be in the grave, and neither is Mizuki. But anyway, guys, that is the deck profile. I hope you guys liked it. It's 15 extra deck cards and 40 main deck. I'm not going to show you side. I hope you guys like my new mat here. It was kind of a Father's Day present. So, but anyway, until next time, this is Kahn signing off, saying beware that back row. We'll see you later, guys.